What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Thursday, November 15th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets playing the Atlanta Hawks, who have the absolute worst defense overall, and they give up the third most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Jamal Murray has scored 24, 26, and 27 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 31 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 34 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. Jamal Murray is $6,500 DraftKings salary, $1,000 more on FanDuel. I love that DraftKings price. He's projected for 30.5 fantasy points today and gonna need right around 32 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. It's a high-paced game at home. Look for Jamal Murray to step it up against the Atlanta Hawks tonight. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Lou Williams for the LA Clippers playing the San Antonio Spurs, who are about middle of the pack defense overall and give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Lou Williams has scored 40, 36, and 33 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 29.7 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 26 minutes per game with a 32% usage rate. It looks like Lou Williams has increased his minutes in the rotation. He got 31 minutes last game, 32 the game before that, and 35 the game before that. A 36% usage rate last game. Lou Williams is $6,000 DraftKings salary, $800 more on FanDuel, projected at 31 fantasy points, which would put you over 5 times value. Fast-paced game at home. Love Lou Williams tonight. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Danilo Gallinari from the LA Clippers playing the San Antonio Spurs, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall and are also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing small forwards. Gallinari has scored 25, 28, and 28 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 31 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 31 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. Gallinari is $5,800 DraftKings salary, $700 more on FanDuel. Love that DraftKings price. He's projected at 31.5 fantasy points for tonight, and if he scores that, he'll hit well over 5 times value. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Paul Millsap for the Denver Nuggets playing the Atlanta Hawks, who give up the absolute most fantasy points overall and give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Paul Millsap has scored 18, 51, and 27 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 27.8 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 27 minutes per game with a 21% usage rate. Paul Millsap is $5,800 DraftKings salary, $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 27.5 fantasy points tonight. He's going to need about 30 fantasy points to hit 5 times value in a game that there's 222 implied total points. I like taking the chance on Millsap here. It's a high-paced game at home. He should be fresh for this game. Let's see if he can get it done. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Clint Capela for the Houston Rockets playing the Golden State Warriors, who have a really good defense overall, and they're really good defending opposing centers. But Clint Capela has scored 40, 30, and 39 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 36.6 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 33 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. Clint Capela is $7,000 DraftKings salary, $1,100 more on FanDuel. I prefer him on DraftKings. Clint Capela is projected to get 35 fantasy points tonight, and if he does that, he'll hit 5 times value. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for Week 9. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.